So I've been so blessed to be here in Canada. I arrived here in Canada as immigrant in 2008. So I've been living here for 14 years now. And I got my citizenship as a Canadian on June 1st, 2015. That was a Monday. And I got ordained on June 6th, 2015. That's a Saturday. And Lord, what are you telling me here? And I sense the Lord telling me, I want you to be a priest in Canada. and I've been blessed here. I love the Canadians. Majority of the Canadians, you're good-hearted people, really. And you make immigrants like me feel very welcome in this very beautiful country. And I've traveled to so many places. I love adventures. I've been, I think the only place that I've been to is Newfoundland and also in the Northern Territories of Canada. Despite the beauty of this country, we also have our own problems here. No country is perfect, even Canada, right? We know in our country here, there's no law for or against abortion. You know that? Did you know that? That there's no law for or against abortion. And yet abortion is being permitted to happen here in this country. So we need to pray for that, okay? We also need to pray for the government's mandate on vaccination. I'm not saying vaccination is bad. What I'm saying is that the government shouldn't force us to take the vaccine. We need to have our own choice, right? Because when there's mandate happening, the freedom is being restricted. There's also a bill that is going to come up. I don't know if it's been passed already. It's Bill C-11. And that's the Online Streaming Act. Okay? Wherein streaming platforms, all streaming platforms, are required to follow Canadian content rules. Wherein what you post will be censored, not because it's a lie or whatever. What I'm afraid of is it's going to be censored because it's going to oppose what the government is promoting. And that's taking away freedom of speech. When sin abounds, grace abounds even more. Okay? So we should not lose hope. Despite the problems that we're facing here in Canada, we should not lose hope. Billy Graham, the great evangelist who passed away a few years ago, gave this interview in 1978. Okay? And he was talking about Canada. He says that Canada stands for peace. Okay? Canada is a very peaceful country. During that time, Canada did not take stand on the Korean War or the Vietnam War. It stands for peace. And there's a lot of spiritual heritage here. Billy Graham was saying about in Quebec, also in Ontario. In fact, Toronto was used to be called Toronto the Good, because a lot of Catholics in Toronto would attend church. But we don't see that happening right now. And he says that he foresees that there will be a spiritual revival that's going to happen. When Canada undergoes a spiritual revival, Canada will be a world leader in spiritual dimension. And he said Canada would lead other countries to a spiritual revival. And it's a confirmation. If you belong to the charismatic movement, there's been prophecy being said about the revival in Canada is going to start in the East. And we see that. Divine Renovation, started by Father James Mallon, started in Nova Scotia. Here in Ottawa, we have the Companions of the Cross. We have the National Evangelization Team, NET, and their headquarters is here in Ottawa. We have the Catholic Christian Outreach, who's serving the universities. Their headquarters is also here in Ottawa. and other organizations who are doing parish renewal and revival. And I truly believe St. Mary's is also gonna play a big part in that revival. Especially with the pandemic, right now we're doing online masses. Our events are being online. People all over the world are watching St. Mary's. That's why we're gonna be part of this revival. So let's continue to pray for Canada, for the prophecy of Billy Graham to come fully alive.